Sometimes, the smallest shift in your thinking can create the biggest change. The 3-second rule is a simple yet powerful technique to help you overcome hesitation and take action instantly. In this video, you will discover exactly how to use it to transform your life starting today. Like this video and subscribe for more tips that help you grow every single day. 1. The rule defined. The 3-second rule means acting on a thought within 3 seconds of it arising in your mind. This stops your brain from overanalyzing and creating excuses that delay important life actions. It works by bypassing the fear center in your brain and engaging your logical decision-making. Once you decide on something, act fast and avoid letting hesitation creep into your thought flow. Small, consistent actions in 3 seconds build confidence and remove fear over time naturally. The rule applies to speaking up in meetings or approaching someone new without holding back. It also works for tasks you keep postponing because of fear, laziness, or unnecessary perfectionism. Making this rule a habit rewires your brain to trust your instincts and embrace quick execution. It trains you to respond to opportunities with courage rather than doubt, hesitation, or avoidance. Ultimately, the 3-second rule becomes a life-changing tool for breaking cycles of inaction fast. 2. Beat procrastination instantly. Procrastination thrives when you give your brain too much time to debate your next move in life. The 3-second rule kills delay by forcing you to act before your excuses get the chance to win. Once an idea comes to your mind, you begin acting within 3 seconds without any long thinking. It can be as small as opening a book, starting a workout, or making a needed phone call instantly. Delaying action invites fear and laziness, while quick moves build momentum and personal control. This rule is a direct weapon against the paralysis that comes from endless planning and hesitation. Momentum builds when small wins pile up through quick, repeated, and decisive 3-second actions. Over time, your brain stops seeing tasks as overwhelming because you attack them without delay. The faster you act, the less resistance you feel, and the more your brain adapts to fast execution. With practice, you naturally become someone who gets things done without excuses or wasted time. 3. Overcome social anxiety. Social fear often grows in the seconds before we speak, act, or step into new social interactions. The 3-second rule removes that fear by limiting the time for self-doubt to build in your head. If you see someone you want to meet, count to 3 and walk over before fear holds you back. This can change your career, relationships, and confidence in all personal social interactions. It is a method used by speakers and leaders to handle nervousness before talking in public view. Instead of thinking about possible rejection, you act so fast there is no time for the fear to grow. Each time you succeed, it rewires your brain to expect positive outcomes instead of rejection. Even failed attempts help you grow because action removes the regret of not trying at all. The 3-second rule makes boldness a habit rather than something you force only sometimes. Soon approaching people and speaking up becomes as natural as breathing in social situations. 4. Build decision-making speed. Overthinking kills decision-making by turning small choices into hours of endless mental debate. The 3-second rule forces you to choose and act before your mind creates unnecessary doubts. Quick decisions free your mental space for creative and productive tasks that truly matter daily. You train your instincts by making fast, small choices that gradually build confidence in judgment. This habit also reduces the stress and fatigue caused by prolonged thinking on trivial decisions. The brain adapts to fast choices, making you quicker, sharper, and more decisive in all situations. From selecting meals to business moves, this rule sharpens your reaction time and confidence. Leaders thrive on quick thinking because it shows confidence and inspires trust in their vision. Using this rule trains you to focus on progress rather than perfection in all of your decisions. Fast decisions open more opportunities than slow perfection ever could in your personal growth. 5. Crush fear of failure. The biggest killer of dreams is waiting too long and letting the fear of failure take over your mind. The 3-second rule stops fear before it multiplies by pushing you into immediate, brave action. When you act quickly, you bypass the mental stories about why something might not work for you. This is why many athletes and performers use countdowns to remove doubt before big moments. Fear loses power when you act despite its presence because courage grows through repetition. Small, brave actions add up into unshakable confidence that cannot be shaken by minor setbacks. This mindset shift allows you to face more challenges with resilience instead of avoiding them. Failure becomes feedback, not a reason to stop, because you keep moving forward fearlessly daily. 6. Strengthens decision-making. When you use the 3-second rule daily, you strengthen decision-making naturally. The brain becomes trained to act without constant overthinking or unnecessary hesitation. Over time, you trust your instincts more and rely less on second-guessing every choice. This builds inner confidence and reduces anxiety around making quick decisions in life. People around you notice your decisiveness and start respecting your leadership style. Decision-making becomes a smooth habit instead of a stressful mental challenge daily. Small choices become faster, leading to quicker action on bigger opportunities too. 7. Builds courage in social situations. The 3-second rule pushes you to act in moments you might normally shy away from. In social settings, you approach people or speak up before fear can silence you. It helps overcome awkwardness because you act before doubt builds in your mind. Courage grows as you face small fears regularly without letting them control you. Soon you find yourself more outgoing and confident in different social settings. Networking becomes easier as you do not allow hesitation to stop you from acting. 8. Increases overall productivity. When hesitation is removed, productivity naturally increases in every task daily. The 3-second rule stops procrastination before it can even begin to control you. You start tasks immediately, which saves mental energy and keeps momentum alive. This simple shift means more gets done without the stress of rushed last moments. You create a pattern of action that makes working feel natural, not forced anymore. The brain associates starting tasks with a positive, quick burst of energy daily. Over time, productivity levels rise without needing complex systems or long plans. 9. Improves self-discipline. Self-discipline grows because you take action even when you do not feel like it. The 3-second rule stops you from giving in to laziness or unnecessary delays. It forces you to stick to commitments by acting before excuses can form. Over time, the mind learns to follow through regardless of mood or energy level. This habit becomes the foundation for building a strong, consistent work ethic. Small, disciplined actions compound into massive long-term personal improvements. 10. Creates lasting positive change. The 3-second rule is simple, yet it creates permanent positive life transformations. Small, consistent actions taken quickly add up to massive results over the years. You break old habits of hesitation, fear, and procrastination through daily use. This leads to more confidence, better relationships, and stronger career growth. Positive change becomes natural because action is now your default mental setting. The more you practice, the more your life aligns with your goals and true desires. The 3-second rule works because it pushes you past doubt and into action before fear takes over. Apply it daily and you will start seeing results faster than you imagine. If you found this video helpful, like the video and subscribe for more powerful strategies. Share your thoughts in the comments. Thank you for watching.